All right, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Empowered Call, our second Empowered Call of the year. Can you guys believe that? We're already in February. It's crazy. January is amazing. Once again, we have amazing things, great stuff going on in Sisel. We got the opportunity of doing some traveling in January. I had the opportunity of hitting 4 different states in a week. Super cold, dashing through the snow tour with Elsie and her team, and all the teams in Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and New York. Drove over 2,000 miles, spreading the Mauer mission. And as you know, the opportunity that I have, a lot of people everywhere around the world had the same mission to spread the Mauer mission around the world. So it's a privilege to work to be part of this amazing family, guys. Believe me. 2026 is an amazing year. We have tons of great stuff. Tons of great products that we're working on that we're to launch. We're going to be launching one today. You guys are going to love that. We have another one a couple of months from now at Mauer Mountain. I'm just super excited. Very happy to be here tonight, and we appreciate you guys taking some time of your evening to be here with us. And so let's go ahead and start to talk a little about some important things, that information that you guys need. Starting with our February promotion. Obviously, February is the month of based around the heart, Valentine's, and we want to focus that around our heart as well. So we have one SpectraMax, one Super Omega, one Encompass 360, and one Sisel H2 sticks, all for $190. And it's a $21 savings. So, and we are actually doing the free enrollments this month also. So we understand that the beginning of the year is when a lot of people have their goals. And so we want to make sure that we make it a little easier for you guys to share the opportunity. And if brand new distributors wants to join us as doing the business, we're going to waive that $24.99 sign up fee. You can still have the kit, online kit is available, or you guys can purchase it if people want the actual kit available. But we have the promotion, amazing promotion for February available now. The second thing that we have is we have so last month's Empower Call winner is Christine Mills. Christine Mills won the probiotic pack, weight loss pack. So it's a $258 value. So congratulations, Christine. I'm sure that we already sent you the pack for you. So we're going to be giving away Sisel Ripped, which is one of my favorite products. I take this, the Sunburst flavor. I take this before going to work out. Thomas said that it had a lot of more benefits when you take it 30 minutes before working out. So I'm actually dry scooping that 30 minutes before I go work out, and I've seen huge differences as well. So amazing taste. I love the taste of this product. So that's a $66 value. So whoever is a lucky winner tonight is going to get one of those. So make sure that you stay until the end of this call, and then we will announce the winner for today's Ripped Sunburst prize. Another thing is that the holiday catalog single products are available now also. So we have 3 products that are going to stay here permanently. We have the very, very famous triangle in 2-ounce shots, very popular. So make sure that we spread the words on this, guys. I mean, since I've started, people have been requesting us to have these shots so we can share it and we can travel with them. So make sure that everybody knows about these. We have them in single packs, so you can get each flavor, as many as you want. So you don't have to buy all 3 at the same time. And not to be biased, guys, but the Milo coffee, or the Café de Olla, is already available to purchasing in the single items, single SKUs. And we have the latte, and we have a pumpkin spice, but this one I think is the best tasting coffee that we have. I look forward to my coffee every single morning, and it's an amazing flavor. So if we want to keep it, we want to make sure that you spread the word and let people know that we have this available. And the crowd favorite, which is the Scrub Shot, is also available in single SKU. I've heard so many testimonials on the Scrub Shot, not just to clean, your dishes and your pans and whatever your husbands burn, when they try to cook. But in your clothes with tough stains, they spray it right on your clothes, and it protects it. So it's safe for even for that. So the Scrub Shot is available also in single SKU. So make sure that everybody knows about this. So yeah, great testimonials on that product for sure. Also, we have a new Australian Facebook page. This page is called Sisel International AUNZ corporate page. So we want to make sure that we share this link and we share this website with everyone. We're actually giving a giveaway to everybody that follows that account and likes a giveaway post that we posted on that account. Once you do that, you'll enter into a drawing. We had Karen Thompson actually won a Sunburst flavored rib. So Karen, if you're on the call tonight, make sure that you reach out through the Facebook page to our marketing team, letting them know that you got the message, so we can send you the new rib flavor. So we're going to do another giveaway, and we're going to give away a Sizzle Thin and a Trimogenic to the person that will share that account and follow that account and like the post. So make sure you guys do that. We want to make sure that we reach out to every single Australian and New Zealander, if that's the word, out there to let them know about the new things that we have in Sizzle and how close we are to opening that country. I know people are asking, so when are we doing this? We're getting very close, guys. Yeah, we're very close. We'll give you guys more details pretty soon, and maybe we do a call just for Australian, New Zealanders to make sure that they understand when, they know exactly when. But we're close. We're working super hard to make sure the pricing is right, that we're competitive with our pricing wise and PV and CV wise, the shipping. We're working around the clock to make this happen, guys. We'll let you guys know as soon as we're a little closer to that. But it's going to be hopefully, but the beginning of Q2. So we're planning to do a tour, Tom and I, to do this grand opening. So we're going to do this thing really big and the right way. So we'll let you guys know about that. The next thing that we have is our the February important dates. So we have an Indiana tour that Thomas is going to be at in Indiana, February 16th through the 19th. He's going to be in Napanee on the 16th, in Topeka, Indiana on the 17th, Millersburg, Indiana on the 18th, and the Shipshewana on the 19th. And then he's going to be driving to the Ohio Mini Masters Saturday, not Monday, February 21st. It's a Saturday, February 21st at Sugar Creek, Ohio. So make sure that you guys let everybody know. I think there's a flyer out there, and the scoop has the right date on the February 21st, but it's a Saturday. So make sure that you guys are there. Thomas has some great information on the benefits of the products, more studies on Ripped that he's going to be sharing with you guys. So if you know anybody on those areas, and make sure that you send them his way to learn new things about products and where we're going at as a company. The March important dates that we have is that we have our next Empower call, March 2nd, 5:00 p.m. Make sure you pass this along. We have our PA Masters Convention, March 21st and 22nd, where myself and Caden will be there at the Penn Harris Hotel on both Friday and Saturday. We're going to be doing some personal development, talking about products, the growth of Sizzle, the future. So make sure that everybody's there on that amazing convention in Pennsylvania. And we have our compensation plan training March 30th. We're going to be talking about the 7 profit centers. This last one that we had in January, I trained on the Wealth Builder, and on this one, we're going to be talking about the other 7 profit centers. So make sure that everybody's there on this call. We had a really good turnout in January. So right now we're going to do this on March 30th, talking about the other 7 profit centers. Okay, so next we will going to be one of my favorite things about this call is to talk about distributor highlights. And on this particular month, we're going to be highlighting a couple that just hit 9-star. And for that, Misty Davis, our sales and business development manager, is going to be interviewing Sam and Dorothy. So Misty, thank you so much for being on the call today. And go ahead.
Thank you, Milo. Sam and Dorothy, are you on the call?
Yes, we're here.
There? Hi.
We're here, Misty. Can you hear us?
We can hear you. Are you both there?
Actually, Sam, the vet just came. We have a mare out in the barn that is foaling, and he had to go help him. So it is just me right now, but he might be in before the call's over. Who knows?
I see. Well, that's perfect. Thank you so much for being on tonight's call. It's really an honor to highlight you and Sam and your achievements as our February Distributor Spotlight. And again, congratulations on 9-star. That alone is a huge achievement, and we're really excited for you. And I'd love to get started. If you'd share when and how your journey with Sisel began, take us back to the very beginning.
Well, thank you, Misty, and thanks for everything you continue to do. And also you, Milo, we super appreciate when you come to the area. And we just feel like it's, Sisel has been a huge blessing in our life and continues to do so. So we've first heard the word Sisel. It was in January of 2013. And I was sitting in my dad's office, and honestly, when he told me about it, I thought it was just another thing. And I asked him, I said, what is the difference with Sisel? Isn't it just a come and go thing? I figured it's just another company. And he just said that he trusts the guy that invited him to look at it and that they have toxin-free products. Well, right then, we didn't know what toxin-free. I didn't know the importance of going toxin-free because I thought, why would something like shampoo or laundry soap make us sick? So right then, that was in January. And then February, our first child was born, and we noticed she had a rash. And long story short, we were just told to get a toxin-free laundry soap. And we tried for 2 months. We tried 4 other supposedly natural, completely natural laundry soaps. It's from 2013. And we decided, and Sam and I talked about it, why don't we test the Sisel? We'll see, see if this works. And I was actually kind of hoping that it wouldn't so that, I could tell, I don't know. It was just something, we always want to do something together, but I never thought it would be Sisel at that time. And I was familiar with network marketing. I grew up around it. My dad was in a few companies, and he had looked at many different companies before he chose Sisel. So I also did trust his opinion, but I wasn't sure. It almost sounded too good to be true. And sometimes when we talk with people about Sisel, it's almost like, just like the other week when Milo was in the area, there was a taste and talk, and there was at least 7 guests there, and 3 of them were like, why have we never heard about Sisel? It sounds like what I've been looking for years. So it's been a huge blessing. We started with, the laundry soap, and it made a difference within a week. I had done laundry twice, and then we started. I wanted to know why it worked and why laundry soap makes such a big difference, and that's when we learned about toxins and chemicals, and we learned about the Mowers mission, and it has become our mission, and not just for us, but for many others, and it continues to. The Mowers mission, I think, is going to be. It is pretty much in this area. It's going to become a household name. And that was Tom's vision when he started Sisel.
Well, that's great. Dorothy, is that still your favorite product? If you had to choose just one, would it still be the laundry detergent, or have you switched that up?
Probably not just the laundry detergent, but I super appreciate knowing that we have toxin-free products. And to know, especially all the awareness that, is being spread on toxins and chemicals, and that we have a solution with Sisel. It's just, it just continues to be, it seems almost, the the blessing gets, or the gift gets richer. You don't realize how much it means to you until you realize how much it actually, it just makes a huge difference. So I would say the fact that it's chemical free and that we can actually say to the new people we get together with, the Sizzle Safe is a promise. It's not just a slogan. So I would say that, in my opinion, sets Sizzle apart, and that is probably one of my favorite things about Sizzle.
That's right. So we'll be talking about goals and accountability a lot in 2026. What are the top goals and focus that you've set for your team?
Right now, we have a lot of growth in the area with new people, and they want events. So I say, do whatever your team asks of you. Try to be there for them and do events with them. And I know way back, when I got started with Sizzle, that was not something that I wanted to do. I did not want to do live events. I didn't want to talk in front of people. But it becomes so much more than just a product. It is a gift that we get to share with others, and it makes a big difference. So why wouldn't we? We would be selfish not to share it. So some of our goals, even with the team, I always tell the team, we all have our goals, whether it's for Sizzle or it's for life. We all have another life. It's not just about Sizzle, but we all need goals. And some of the top goals for us is just simply, to be there for the team and to help them in any way that we can.
Good. As 9-star leaders, you've helped a lot of people grow, and I'm sure along your journey, you've grown quite a bit too. When someone on your team says, I don't know if I can do this, what do you say? What do you tell them?
I ask them what they want out of Sizzle. Why did you join Sizzle? And if they say, it's just for the products, well then good. We can at least help you that you can, get your product, get enough back in your e-wallet that will pay for your products. If it is build a team, I say to anyone, even if it's not that, but go to events. And when you go to an event, don't go by yourself if you don't have to. Take somebody with you, because I guarantee almost any event you're going to get excited. And it is way more fun to be excited with someone that you can share it with and then do something together moving forward. So I would say, share the excitement. Just ask them, what is your story? Because everybody has a story.
That's so great. That's such great advice. I was just going to ask you what guidance or insights you would share with others who are striving to reach your rank. What activities should they be doing? So things like events, what else?
Things like events, and learn about the product. Learn about, even ask yourself, when you get stuck, ask yourself, why did I join Sizzle? What feel like you're stuck? You're gonna want to read your why, because it's going to take you back to that beginning passion that you had when you joined Sizzle. Oh, right, this is why I want to tell the world about Fixquid, and I want to tell the world about toxin-free skincare. We have so much here with Sizzle. We can almost there is something here for every single person. Whether it's someone that just wants to drink coffee, or we all brush our teeth, we all take a shower, anyone. So I say, write down your why, what you're passionate about, and then go off of that, and then, reach out don't be scared to reach out and share these products, because these products work. Because why do you think there's so many people here after all these years and are more fired up probably now than they were when they started?
That's right. It's so important just to keep sharing, no matter what. Just keep sharing and remember why you chose Sizzle to begin with. Dorothy, thank you so much for sharing tonight. Your story is just a reminder that big leadership journeys often start with just one small decision. And in your case, you wanted to find healthier products for your household. And I read in the Scoop that started with the laundry detergent for your newborn baby. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate with that. So thank you again for all that you guys do and continue to do. And for those listening tonight, and if you feel like you're stuck on this staircase, just remember you're not stuck. Just take the next step, one step at a time, and keep sharing. And we'll go ahead and sign off with that, unless there's anything else you'd like to share.
I just said thank you, Misty. You've been a huge blessing to the whole Sizzle family. Thanks for all you do.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Misty. And thank you so much, Dorothy and Sam, for everything that you guys do. it's amazing just to see the growth that you and your family have achieved. Well, at least in the 9 years that I've gotten to know you guys, have you gone, from this very shy person that really didn't want to go on stage to being one of these a huge leader and a person that inspires a lot in your team to be better and to do meetings. Every time that I go to Pennsylvania, no matter where I go, you guys are always supporting as a family. You and your dad and your brothers and sisters that are in the business, and even the ones that are not. I had the opportunity of spending some time with you and your family this last time, and your kids. Since they're growing, always in meetings, learning about Sisel and learning about the products and taking the products religiously and having testimonials on how good, they eat the omegas like candy and chew them, which it's not that I would do it ever, but one thing that I noticed is that, they eat it like candy, which is great because they even believe in the product and they're tiny. So anyway, thank you so much for everything you do, your leadership and just the time that you spend sharing the mission. It's really inspiring. So, and speaking of events, you guys, you're right. Events are super important, no matter where it is. If it's a phone call, if it's a event that's in your area and you go to, you always learn something. No matter what it is. One of my favorite things about my job is that I travel and I get to go to events and we get to know people and build relationships and listen to testimonials. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. When I hear how the products have changed their life, how the compensation plan, and lifestyles have changed their life, how you got a new barn or a new car or whatever it is, because you're sharing the Mowers mission. So our next event that we have is one of them, at least, is the Bahamas cruise this coming February. So customer service guys will be reaching out to you guys to confirm the agenda. If you guys receive the agenda, different check-in options, planned excursions, the hotel stay day before in Florida, transportation, travel documents. So make sure that if you guys are going, if you're registered to that cruise, expect a call. If we can't reach out, we'll leave a message. Please call customer service back just to make sure you have all the information. It's going to be a great trip, great cruise. We're going to have fun. We're going to be creating memories and building more relationships with the people that are there. Thomas, Kate, and myself will be there, and we'll try to make it as fun as possible. But at the same time, we'll learn about Sisel, and we'll talk a little about what the future and what's coming our way. So make sure that you guys just take the call or call customer service to get more information on that. Also, we have Mowers Mountain. My gosh, Mowers Mountain is 3 months away, pretty much. We already started doing weekly meetings here at the office, making sure that we're ready for Mowers Mountain. So the last day to purchase tickets is March 31st, guys. So we have a couple months to decide if you guys are going to come. We have people from Europe. We have people from Japan that are coming, Australia, hopefully. Also, so June 24th through the 27th, Mowers Mountain is a family event. We have a lot of kids and kids activities, and we have the Mowers Mountain Day that first Thursday, and where we have all the fun, the horses, the shooting, just the stuff that the Mowers do on a regular basis. You guys have the that opportunity to live through that day. And then we have also the second day we'll have workshops. Instead of having those outings, we're going to do workshops. We'll have the manufacturing tour, and then we'll do workshops at the hotel with leaders. We're going to be training on how to recruit and different topics during the whole day. And then we're going to have that gala and on Saturday and the corporate day in the morning as well. So that's the last day to purchase. We have the contest. We have the 2026 contest reminder. You can earn your spot for this by being the top 20 distributors to achieve 2 or more rank increases in the star or diamond class. You will earn the trip to to Marrow Mountain. It includes 2 tickets, which is the $700 value, travel reimbursement up to $1,000, and 4 nights at the Marriott that's valued at $800. So if you're the first distributor to achieve a 3 rank increase in the Star and Diamond class, you'll be upgraded to the Marriott Hotel Presidential Suite. So valued at $1,600 during the event. So you just need to achieve a 3 rank increase. If nobody gets the 3 rank increase, I'm going to stay on the Presidential Suite. I'm just kidding. I wish. But anyway, make sure that you guys are the first one to rank up those 3 ranks and get the chance to do that. The qualification period is August 1st of last year to May 1st. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. And then we have also a contest for the elite dinner experience. So if you purchase your Marrow Mountain ticket and begin this journey and toward 10,000 plus personal sales volume, which is PV, that includes your own volume and your personal sponsored preferred customer volume. You'll have a chance to join a very exclusive Friday night dinner during the event. On this one, we're going to have it's going to be at the Marriott, and the Mowers are going to be there, all of the family and the executives, and we're going to have a special guest that's going to be talking in personal development, and it's only for the top 50 accounts that with the highest PV over 10,000 points will receive that invite. Plus 1 guest. So make sure that you qualify for this. It's going to be an awesome experience with just a very special and unique person that's going to be talking about personal development. The qualifying period for that purchase, when you purchase your Marrow Mountain ticket through May 1st, you need to make sure that you purchase your ticket in order for the volume to start counting. So make sure you do that and pass this along as well. And then we have the Sisel Global Convention 20-year anniversary, guys. We are so excited for this event. It's going to be taking place in Florida. So make sure that everybody knows about this. It's going to be a very special event. It's going to start Thursday, January 21st through January 23rd. So it's going to be at the Tampa Bay Convention Center in Tampa, Florida, at the Embassy Suites. We're going to give you more information pretty soon on the block details coming soon. The agenda, it's the arrival and welcome reception is on Thursday. Team training, keynote speaker, and exclusive winner meal is going to be on Friday. And Saturday, we're going to have corporate training and award gala. So 20 years, guys, we've been in business and we're growing every single year. So make sure that you guys are here to help us with this amazing achievement and be a part of the great news and new product releases that we have that Tom's been working for years now. So we have the ticket pricing starts. We open the tickets today. You guys can purchase that today. It's early bird price is $250 for the first 200 tickets sold. Okay, so starting today, you can purchase that for $250. Regular price is $350, so you save $100 only for the first 200 tickets. We're going to have a child ticket, which early bird price is $100, and it's only for the first 100 tickets for kids. Regular price is $150. For the kids, it's a convention, guys. So obviously, Mowers Mountain is more of a family event when we have things for kids and activities. Because it's more of a family thing. A global convention, it's a little more formal. If you guys have kids, if you guys want to take the kids, we're going to have a room for you guys to kind of hang out with the kids. But that ticket covers a dinner in a separate room during the gala dinner for the adults. So just so you guys know for this. So we'll give you more details here as soon as we have them. But just so you guys save the date, save the ticket, the early bird ticket, and make sure that you call in and place your order, go in your back office and to shop, and you'll see the tickets in your back office now. So now we're going to be talking a little about the weight loss contest that we have. And for that, we have Thomas with us. Thomas, take it away.
Thank you, Milo. Wow, I am so excited to be celebrating the 20-year anniversary. And, on top of that, I'm going to be even more excited when we're celebrating 40 and 60 years, and we're still doing the same thing that we're doing today. Spreading this incredible mission, because we are a mission-driven company and we are changing the lives of so many people. And I am so excited to see what the 20-year is. I'm going to be excited to see what the 20-year or the 40-year anniversary, and I'm going to be extremely excited when we have the 60-year anniversary in my lifetime as well. So, no, I'm excited. I get the opportunity to kind of talk about some of the competitions and some of the winners that we've been having. The Empower Weight Loss competition, just so you know, you still can compete and you're never too far behind. You can always, in the words of what my grandpa always say, get your rears in gear, and you can get right there to the front. This is not impossible. Everybody here, I'm sure, is just exercising the level of consistency to be able to see the results. And so the contest dates are from January 1st to March 31st. So there's still 2 more full months ahead to be able to win the fitness competition. So we have some monthly winners. I am excited to be able to talk about these guys because they are just kicking it in gear. They are just doing some amazing things. So the U.S. winner for the fitness sales for the month is Roy Marie Bontrager. The Australia, New Zealand, Canada winners, Katie Larking. The EU, UK winners are Antara Petra Maria. So excited for you guys. So what you guys are going to get is $250 cash for your prize that you're going to be able to have in your e-wallet. Then we have the the leaderboard that's going to be updated consistently. So check in your back office, make sure you're staying on top of that, and you'll be able to find out where you're at in that leaderboard for next month's winner. And then you have the grand prize winner, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. Now we have the weight loss competition for the month. So the team name is Team Brown Fat Burners. They've lost 106.1 pounds. Their coach is Mose Yoder, and their members are Furman Mast, Alan Hirschberger, Levi Mast, Paul Stoltzman, and Eli Miller. They're going to get a $200 voucher to the coach, Mose, and a $100 voucher for each member as well. So you guys are in the running. You guys are kicking butt. The Brown Fat Burners are just doing amazing things, changing their own lives, exercising consistently, taking these incredible products, and they're going to be in the contending teams for the grand prize. We have the grand prize for the fitness cell. They're going to be able to come with us to Florida to celebrate the 20-year anniversary, and the weight loss competition is going to be able to participate at the cabin, our own personal family cabin, and come and have all the fun things there. So keep it going. We are so excited for you guys. You guys are doing amazing things. So keep it going. Well, another thing that I'm excited to be able to do is interview somebody. This is my 3rd interview with her. So let's see if I can keep her on track this time a little bit. I'm sure it will go all over the place. So wish me luck. But Mary Ann Stoltzeff, are you on the call today?
I am. Can you hear me?
Perfect. I'm so excited to be able to talk to you again.
Yeah, same here, Thomas. Same here. Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, perfect. You were the first to volunteer, and you did it with all the energy that only Mary Ann Stoltzeff has, jumping and just ready and animated and excited to be able to share her testimonial about her weight loss challenge and goals that she's had. So, Mary Ann, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Perfect.
Sure.
Well, so have you ever looked back at your past goals or journeys, like weight loss or fitness, or personal challenges, to realize they felt like failures at some time, but being taught by something much bigger in the grand scheme of accomplishing the goal?
Yes, Thomas, I have. I have done the fitness challenge quite a few times. And always I would just kind of fall off and the weight would keep on. And that felt like a failure. And I was even wondering, am I even going to be able to succeed? But my word for the year this year is arise. And to arise means to rise up, to become more, to overcome, and to arise from past failures, to create a movement of change. And in doing so, changing my life and empowering others. So my January fitness story is more than a weight loss journey. I knew that if I want to succeed, I have to do something different. And doing something different meant that I had to sit down and be honest with myself. So at the age of 56, over 200 pounds, failure only happens when you give up. And I decided I'm not going to give up. But to change my results, I needed to also change my habits and something more than just losing weight to focus on.
That's amazing. I think you are one of the biggest champions for setting and accomplishing goals. At all the Masters or mini Masters events we've been to, you are just a beacon of hope for so many looking for an answer and accomplishing their goal. Have you ever felt like somebody else's story has impacted your life in accomplishing goals or has inspired you to want to accomplish a goal?
Thank you for those words that you said there, Thomas. And your father or your grandfather was one of my biggest cheerleaders. He was such a huge inspiration, and I loved how he lived life. I loved how he was a visionary. But we were at a convention in a prior company. I was probably about 26 years old, and sitting in, just a couple seats back and watching this lady share. She was 70 years old. I was probably 26. She was sharing how at the age of 70, she had just run a marathon. And I was like, wow, when I'm 70 years old, I never forgot that. When I'm 70 years old, I'm going to be that woman. Well, I'm 56 and I'm still not that woman. And you can't reverse time. So the time to start is now. And so instead of focusing on losing weight, I decided to focus on running my first 5K. I'm going to cry.
Hey.
I'm going to cry. But that day, was imprinted in my mind. And I just want to tell everybody out there, you never know when your story, Dorothy, you're a huge, huge inspiration for people, because I remember when it was horrifying for you to stand on stage, but you did it anyway, and you inspired so many people. And because of you, others have also stepped up to the plate. And, you just never know when your story will impact somebody. And that's my dream, is by me going ahead. And it's not about running the 5K. It's about what it will bring for me, what it will do for me in my heart.
That's amazing. Well, we will be your cheerleaders when you cross that finish line. I am so excited to hear about your journey on completing that 5K. What about, habits? I know habits are kind of the central point into achieving goals. What habits do you end up making that make the biggest difference and sticking to a system to accomplish your goals?
Well, I'm not a habit person. I'm not a system person. And maybe that's why I didn't succeed. But if you see the book, I have Atomic Habits right here. And I had built a new dream board. And then I saw a reel online of this guy who took graph paper and he created a chart. And I'm like, now I get it. I can do this. And so I created a chart in my day planner that I get to check mark every morning. But it's not, I am not a structure person. I'm a butterfly. So I'm not going to make myself be that whatever. So I gave myself space. But I like right here, wake up between 4 and 5. I can go back and take a nap, but I have to wake up before 5 o'clock. Even if it's 2 minutes before, Thomas. And then take time to meditate, take time to work out. And if I'm not going to go for my walk, I have to do something, whether it is going outside, doing jumping jacks, whether it's a jump rope. I have to do something before 9 o'clock. However, if I want to run my 5K, I do need to walk. And then it's something else that I did is I would often go without breakfast. I would just drink my coffee and be in my office. And soon it was 11 o'clock and I still hadn't eaten. And somebody told me that they discovered that they lose their weight when they eat breakfast before they drink their coffee. I'm like, So I had to sit down and be real with myself and look at what habits will help me not lose weight, but what habits will help me run that 5K. Okay. And in the process, I will lose the weight.
I love that. So big picture mindset. I know that's you, right? You're always about positivity, big energy, excitement. One of the many reasons why we love you so much. What big picture, like mindset, like vision or impact, what are some of the things that are going to carry you forward to accomplishing your goals?
Thank you for that, Thomas. And before I go into that answer, I do want to say thank you for you guys. So you guys created the GLP sheets, and we just created a cover and made a booklet, and now they're available to purchase at Groff's Print Shop. And we tried to do it with everything just sizzle material. Well, everything inside is just sizzle material. So we did a speech on the GLP, but understanding that, and I want to go back to just a couple of points on here if I have a minute yet. So one of the things for me in losing weight was take care of my cortisol, sleeping habits, take my glucosamine, sizzle gut, and enzymes, just like your father did. His example so inspired me. His pictures so inspired me. Eating those 5 hard-boiled eggs in the morning with some meat. So our son got an elk, so I try to make sure I have elk meat or venison left over from dinner that I can have with my breakfast. It's not as much about not going without food, but eating the right choices at the right time, and just meditating, singing. And there's one other thing, Thomas, is my coach told me, I want you to just spend 10 minutes doing nothing. Just nothing. Just stop. That's not real easy. But now to answer your question, my goal was from January 1st to the 31st to lose 10 pounds. And I didn't share that yet. To lose 10 pounds. I was one day short of losing 10 pounds. So on February the 1st, I lost my first 10 pounds. And my next goal is to hit 186 pounds by March the 1st. So I'm giving myself a little bit of slack because the second 10 pounds is always a little bit harder. So I'm adjusting it. And then your question was, how am I going to rise up and inspire? What's my bigger picture? My word for this year is arise. And when I look at my dream board here, arise means to rise up, to ascend, to mount up, and to move to a higher place. Before I can take people there, I need to go there myself. And then to emerge from below the horizon. What is my below the horizon? My below the horizon is where I'm right now. If I want to ascend higher, I need to rise up and I need to change my habits. And then there's a Bible verse that I found that goes with that. And I loved it because my coach asked me, how do you see yourself? And out of my mouth, I'm saying way too much, but out of my mouth popped out, I see myself as a house on a hill and the lights are shining out, being a beacon of hope to others. That popped out of my mouth. When I looked up arise, that's what it said. It said, arise, shine your light. It's in Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for your light has come and the glory of the Lord has arisen upon thee. So this is not about me, but it is about how can I rise higher and impact and shine a light on those that are following. And that's my goal. Thank you. I love it.
Thank you so much for sharing, Marianne. You've inspired many, I can tell in the comments, where you've changed lives, I bet. I can almost guarantee it. So thank you for jumping on and sharing your testimonial about the products and your goals and how to stay positive in your mindset. And like I said, I look forward to championing you across that 5K finish line. So thank you for jumping on the call, Marianne.
Thank you. And the GLP one, it's amazing. Go for it. Learn about it. It's what's changing my life.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to actually be able to talk a little bit about GLP-1 in a minute about some category that we have in the back office. But first, we are having a testimonial competition right now. So keep sending in your testimonials either by mail, by email. You can text it, you can fax it, you can tag us in social media. Either way, you can share your testimony with us for a chance to win a free Fire and Ice of either flavor. You can either get the pineapple or the mango flavor, the peach mango flavor. So send us your testimonials. It is honestly what keeps my fire going. Milo and I, he just got back from this last week's tour, and it's like we were sharing, it's just, it energizes us to want to do more and go bigger and travel more and come out with more products. And hearing these testimonials and seeing that we're not just coming out with incredible products, we are changing people's lives for the better in so many different ways. So send them in for your chance to win. And then on the website, we have been able to come out with lots of information on GLP-1s. We created a whole category for products that we recommend to help naturally produce your body's ability to produce GLP-1 supports. You can see it on the products as you're scrolling through that have the GLP-1 icon, little round circle that says GLP-1 on it, and a little bit of information on it as well as we continue to put out more and more information about your body's natural ability to produce these GLP-1s through your gut to help encourage weight loss. I know my father, his testimonial of losing 75, 80 pounds, these were the key products that he saw were essential in his routine to have such incredible results in weight loss. And so we're sharing that with the world. I've shared many, many times with so many people that us Mowers, we're different because we're literally just forming products or making products for ourselves that everybody else has the benefit of being able to market and get commissions off of and change their lives with as well. So we're so excited for this new category. Stay tuned as more information comes out as we continue to do more and more research as well. So thank you guys for having me on the call to be able to interview Marianne and share some of our winners and be their champions. And with that, I'm going to pass the time off to my father, Tom Maurer Jr.
Well, thank you, Thomas. And first, it's great to be on the call. I'll say this morning, this evening, or wherever you're at in the world, because it's so exciting to see so many people from around the world on the call. But no matter where you're at, we're all unified in one thing. We want better health. We want a business opportunity, and we're all about Sisel. And so thank you for being on the call today. And I want to jump right into talking about weight loss and GLP-1 and everything. But right now in February, it's American Heart Health Month. And if you received your Sisel Scoop, you'll see we're highlighting products that can help you have a better heart. In fact, I'll start by saying 2 years ago, they ran a promo at the hospital here in Utah Valley, and they said, come measure your calcium. Let's see if you have plaque buildup. And I thought, I'll go in before work and have that done. And I was kind of disappointed because it came back, I had a 0 for the score. It said, you scored 0 out of 100 people. Well, when I looked into it, it's because nobody would have a better score than that, because I had no calcium buildup. I had no plaque in my heart and or my arteries. And I definitely attribute that to the great products that Thomas said we designed for our family. And guess what? You're part of the Sisel family. These are your products. This is your business and opportunity. Marianne had some great things to say on there. And Thomas asked her about failures. And one thing about Marianne, she has no failure. She has learning experiences that present better opportunities. And boy, she grabs each one of them by the horns and maximizes it. Well, I want to talk a little bit about a healthy heart. We have a lot of products that really benefit that. And with this being American Heart Month, we want to talk a little bit about some of the dynamic products that we have that come from great science to help us in cholesterol control, strengthening heart muscles, keeping our blood a little thinner, anticoagulants, those type of things. Milo, if you're running the slides, let's go to the next one. And so first, resveratrol. This is probably the most dynamic formulation for overall general health when we talk about cardiovascular. And as many people know, this really came out of demographic studies originally. Why do people in France and Germany have high-fat diets and not that great of diets, but they have superior heart health? And Harvard University, Dr. Sinclair jumped into it and dissected thousands of ingredients and different components of their diet, and he found that resveratrol that he found in the wine that they consumed had a great benefit. And obviously we hear about the sirtuin gene that it triggers and activates, which makes us become more youthful. But also it has a very great quality in cardioprotection, and it helps with our arteries, and it helps with glucose metabolism and endothelial function and plasticity and so much more, that it is an incredible heart nutrient support system. Resveratrol does so many things, and like everything with Sisel, we add the components that make it the most beneficial. We're not just looking for ingredients, we want bioavailability to where people can take advantage of this. Let's go to the next. Actually, I'm going to say a couple things real quick before I talk about Restore. One thing about resveratrol, you'll see it on the market. You'll see so many things in capsules and tablets and exposed to light. I've looked at all of these different things. And in the research, I found that if we add something like pepperine, we absorb more into our system. We know that if we take it in a solid dose, we lose 95% of it the first pass that it goes through our system. We are liquid for a reason, because just like wine, resveratrol can be absorbed in our mouth and our esophagus. We get submucosal delivery. That way it goes through our system before the liver wants to filter it out. We know that we have 300% more bioavailability with liquid over solid dose. Also, we have quercetin added to this. We know that's another 300% increase. Pepperine also aids in absorption. We have the most bioavailable form of resveratrol. I just want to bring that up before we jump to nitric oxide. Restore Plus. Now, we've had Restore, but now we call it Plus because it's just gotten to a better, higher degree level of nitric oxide. And so there's an amazing ingredient called nitrosogene, a patented formulation that has great studies to help increase nitric oxide. So what is nitric oxide? Nitric oxide, obviously, as we get older, can start to wane and go down like so many other things in our system. But our vascular system has receptors on it, and they vasodilate. They become bigger when we have nitric oxide in our system. That increases blood flow. And we're talking about, when we talk about fingers and toes and things that have capillaries and microcirculation, but also we're talking about aortas to the heart. We need nitric oxide to keep our blood vessels, capillaries, veins, arteries flexible. And so as we have, this helps with blood pressure and things like that too, that they can expand and contract, because without it, things become brittle and they don't fluctuate as our body needs more blood support. They need to vasodilate. So Restore Plus, which was the deal of the day, in fact, everybody bought every bottle we had of that. It went beyond what we thought it would be. But what it tells me is everybody sees the benefit of this, because it really helps in not just cardiovascular, but if you're an athlete, if you're just a human being, you need nitric oxide. Let's go to the next. Now, this is one of the top selling products we have, Supra Mega Plus. Now, Supra Mega Plus is, RDI amount, more than RDI, of vitamin E, vitamin D, omega-3 oils, omega-5, 7, 8, 9, all the omega oils you need. But one component it has in it is coenzyme Q10. Why is this important? When we think about the mitochondria in your body, it is producing energy, the energy that your body needs in the form of adenosine triphosphate or ATP. Coenzyme Q10, when we have more of it, guess what? We have more energy. Well, it supplies energy to muscle. What's probably the most important muscle in your body? Your heart. And so the mitochondria is producing that energy that's making your heart pump, keeping it strong and healthy. So that is one of 5 major components in Super Omega Plus is the coenzyme Q10. Let's go to the next. Now, also, it has the omega-3 fish oils in it, but they're standardized for EPA and DHA. Now, what we know about this through scientific studies is that mortality decreases as people consume more omega-3s. I take this every single day because just the fact that people who consume more live longer is worth it. But it's very vital to chronic vascular disease. It really helps our body stay nutrified so we have less of an instant of that. Let's go to the next. We're going to talk just a second about fiber. Why is fiber so important? We have 2 outstanding products that contain fiber and a lot more. They have probiotics and prebiotics to it. But we know that dietary fiber lowers LDL cholesterol. Why is that important? Because it is definitely linked to cardiovascular risk. The higher the LDL, the more plaque buildup we have. We plug up our arteries and our capillaries and everything. But when we consume fiber, like in the every day, I mix it up here at work and consume that, it lowers my LDL, my lower density lipids, so that I have like I say, 2 years ago, I went in and nobody out of 100 people scored lower than I did. So it definitely works. Let's go to the next. So the number one outstanding flagship product from any company, and luckily we have it, and we have the patent on this, is our fucoidan product. And this marine polysaccharide, over 2,000 studies. One of the great benefits is that it is incredible for cardiovascular health. One thing it does do is it helps keep our blood thin, because we talk about clotting. In fact, I even tell people, if a medical doctor has prescribed a lot of blood thinners for you, you probably should talk to him about taking fucoidan. You don't want to thin your blood too much. But people in Okinawa, when they were studied, lived longer because they had better cardiovascular health because of the seaweed they were consuming. Now, we, through the science, found out that when you sulfonate this and hydrolyze it, it becomes more bioavailable. We patented that process. We're the only company in the world that has that patent. So we know we have the most bioavailable fucoidan from brown seaweed out there. Now, there's multiple types of fucoidan. This has an even amount of all types of fucoidan in it. And that's why there's so many studies. We find some are better for cardiovascular, some are better for anti-inflammatory. It's very adaptogenic. It affects so many components of our health. But this month, I want to talk about the fact that it is dynamic for supporting superior cardiovascular health and maintaining the quality of our blood. Also, anti-inflammatory. One of the major components of aging is inflammation. And this is very beneficial, as with resveratrol, in being anti-inflammatory. Let's go to the next. Now I'm going to talk about a new product, and I see Marianne smiling. I can see her on the camera. If you love foam and you love softness, you're going to love this product, because not only is it Sisel safe, but man, does it feel good. And this is our new bar soap. And we've been able to, I think it's shipping now, actually, or started today. I think they just opened it up. And so it fits great in your hand, but boy, does it feel good. So not only does it cleanse, But as many of you know, we have a product, Tetra Silver Tetraoxide, that's a micronized form of silver that we know a lot of things hate silver, like bacteria, yeast, and molds, and so much more. We've infused that into the bar also to help eliminate impurities, to keep our skin clean and fresh. Now, we have kaolin in this product also, and glucolactone, which help to exfoliate our skin. But boy, it's not, I mean, this is so smooth, and the foam is magnificent. I've been cheating. I've been using it for the last 6-8 months as we've been demoing it, and it's a wonderful product. So I'm really happy to get this out. We've also added some ingredients to it to help us in firming of skin, also to help with elasticity. It's a very nourishing bar. Also, it exfoliates. It really helps with cleansing our skin. But also, we've added some hyaluronic acid, some shea butter to help in hydration. And this is really where a lot of you'll feel how smooth and soft with all the foam that you'll get here. Now, once again, Sisel safe. There are no sulfates. There aren't any phosphates, parabens. It is a natural, safe, effective formulation that everybody of every age is going to absolutely love. And so take advantage of this, because this is an amazing product. We had a bar soap before. If you loved it before, you're going to be over the moon. In fact, I'm waiting for Josie to give me some hearts and some claps on the screen, because he's going to be excited about this one. So thank you, Josie. This is a wonderful product you're absolutely going to love. Let's go to the next. Now, last month, we gave away the Sisel Rip. Now, we're giving away the Sisel Rip. March, we're going to give away 4 bars of this soap. So tonight's winner, they've spun the wheel, and for the new flavor of the Sisel Rip, Warren Yip is our winner tonight. And so congratulations to him, and congratulations to everybody on the call. If you're on the call, you are definitely a winner, because you're looking to improve your health. You're looking to become a better leader, a better business builder, and you're part of an incredible organization. And we've got a lot of fun things. We've got cruises. We're talking about next year having our 20th anniversary in Tampa. We got Mowers Mountain coming up. These are all celebrations of you for all the wonderful things that you've done. And once again, we're setting new records. We're seeing lots of new friends on these calls. We've got a whopping big year ahead of us, and the boys have been out traveling, and Milo and I are going to be, I think, traveling the world a little bit this year. I know in April, I don't think we have any Japanese on here, but I'm going to be over in Japan with the boys. We're going to have a convention over there. Think worldwide. Think about people that you know throughout the globe, because the nice thing with our seamless plan and our mission and our network, boy, you can virtually build the business anywhere that you have a contact. So that's one thing. Everybody in the world wants better products and a better opportunity. So thank you for being on the call. It's always fun to get together and see all my friends out there. And as like Thomas brought up, if Dad were here, he'd say it's time to get our rears in gear. 2026 is just starting. And join the weight loss challenges. And congratulations to the people who won with that. Everybody, have a good night or a good day wherever you're at in the world. Take care.